Right. Gosh, I really hope she's still alive. This definitely is one of the quests with the biggest emotional commitment. And I mean, look back at the beginning of this quest line. I really thought I wouldn't worry about her. I thought she would be who's kind of messing with her husband. I think we have to, yeah, go this way. How funny was it, Alistair, to see me suspect her and her husband to just be the only victim?
Glad you cleared your schedule.
I don't see her.
I'm ready. You ready?
Why does it say talk to Elizabeth? Ah, here she is. Okay, this is good.
New episode on.
Will you sit? Please? Thank you for coming.
She's kind of also talking a little different, right?
Why are we meeting here and not at your pad?
Because I have something to confess. In private. Not
Oh
in
my
front of
gosh, it
Jeff.
was her.
Okay, confess away.
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
I don't even know who to trust anymore.
Wasn't that long ago since we last met? Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently.
I wouldn't be so sure you were wrong. Oh my gosh, Alistair. Controller disconnect. Yeah, that's okay.
It's a long
Yes.
story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
She hired them to do that. And then it got out of hand? Is that it?
Relax, no need to rush.
Calm down, background moving.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me. Becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
But I mean, so she discovered what was happening before? Because that still sounds like it was there
Any
messing
further
around,
thoughts?
right? I've still but it was great hanging out again. It really was. It was so nice to see you, Ari. Also, shout out to Ari. She's really an amazing streamer. I also really like to watch from time to time. She usually streams like after me, so a little later. But yeah, if you're curious, go check her out, and she's really cool. And thank you.
Notice any changes in yourself?
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
That must have been hard.
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
But what is the confession now? That she just knew and she just accepted that?
V?
And you're very welcome,
Are
Ari.
you
You
still
deserve
with
it.
me?
So the whole time, you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment,
Why didn't you talk about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
I mean, I guess I could also just listen to her, but I'm just way too much into coming up with
And any for your
ideas. Maybe. Hear me out. I mean, you don't have any other choice. Hear me out. Maybe at some point she decided to do that to her husband, and then the company did that, and at some point she regretted that, and to keep the operation going, they also messed with her, so she would even forget that she initiated that. I don't know, I mean, so far all my theories have been wrong, but that would be insane, right? Or maybe she also went to them and was like, I want to change that, and if I ever find that out again, also mess with my memory so we can keep up this whole thing going. For not being accountable because she doesn't know. I don't know.
Mention any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail. I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot.
Oh, crazy.
Maybe they wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
But I mean, so far I'm wondering, why was that so hard for her to confess?
You haven't told me the whole story yet, have
Are you still with me?
Hmm.
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So you didn't do anything?
That's so horrible.
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
And they, of course, didn't say anything.
Let me guess. Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
It was a secret organization doing that? I say what is the most commonly accepted theory in the end. Yeah, it kind of feels like we're never really going to find out, right?
Are you still with me?
And? You cut some kind of deal with him?
He did, didn't she?
No. I was told that our perfect lives could fall apart at any minute. That I have my husband's safety to think about. After, there was no record of the call. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
How can you live like that? You want me to stay quiet? But so I was right about why she followed us looking around in the house.
And
She
any
knew
fears
what was
else?
going on. And she just lied, she just acted surprised. How can you live like that?
You knew who sent the intruder, but just strung me along anyway, Liz.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't know what to do.
You wanted everything just to go on and flow on because it was convenient.
Convenient?
You got the perfect life. A prominent husband. You don't lack for a thing.
You think I'm having fun? You have no idea what it's like, living like this.
No, it sounds absolutely horrible. But I don't know. I think I would prefer trying to break out of it
Are you still
and
with
die than continuing living like an absolutely fake life.
What if you're just saying what they programmed you to say? Just reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
me? All I know is, I love my husband, and I want him to be safe, and happy.
But that's what they want you to know.
You know what Jeff will do if you
What
tell
did you
him?
think?
I know my husband. He'll start looking on his own. He can't find out about this. It'd destroy him.
And we decide to tell him that?
Damn it, Elizabeth. You gonna ignore this? Somebody poking around in your heads?
What choice do I have? To get myself killed? Or see my husband dragged away from me?
Ask me to lie to my employer.
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
And so it's not SSI doing the whole thing. Oh my god, this is so crazy.
And any for your thoughts?
I don't know, it sounds absolutely horrible to not tell him.
And if I'm not on board?
You have a choice. Just remember, any consequences will not be yours to deal with.
You're truly prepared to fire SSI after the threats. It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
Yeah.
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff.
I mean, as if they listen to you. They're completely controlling your whole life. They're completely messing with your brain, with your thoughts, with your perception. As if you could tell them, like, don't do that. They're just gonna make you forget about the room. I wonder if she's just delusioned, or if she's just so scared, or programmed by the brain alteration, to not see that.
Schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
How can you not want to escape that?
Goodbye, V.
What would you do? Everyone in chat,
Whole thing's fucked up.
everyone in chat who wants to comment on that, what would you do now? Would you tell them? Would you not tell them? What would you yourself do? Would you be like, okay, fuck it, I'm probably going to die, but I'd rather die trying than living in this fake, artificial reality perception brain thing? I would definitely rather die trying than, like, just accept that. And I'm very on board with, like, telling them. It just feels so horrible not to tell him. Hey Dala, nice to see you. How are you doing? You're so awesome. Oh, thank you. I love this release. It is so cool. I'm really having a great time with Cyberpunk. All those quests are, and especially this quest right now, it has me so much on the edge of my seat. Did you also play Phantom Liberty or just the base game? I told him I would tell. I definitely go down fighting. Yeah, right.
Huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of,
Hey.
overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But
Uh,
hey, at least we know what we're up against.
I mean, the technology is probably from one of the big corporations, right? Maybe Arasaka? But then again, no idea what the others can do. So far, Alistair, my theory would be that, like, a big corporation is behind that, and they're just trying to basically install Puppet as a new mayor so they can completely control them. Like, the fact you can cyborg out, it's awesome. It's really cool so far, like, also how many different playstyles you can do. What kind of character do you go for? I'm basically playing like a netrunner, trying to be stealthy, but not that much. I never played, don't have the GPU. Ah, okay. Yeah, it is really taxing on the GPU. So, you just watch like a Let's Play or a stream? Would you like to know the theory now? I don't know how much more we're going to see, Alistair, which is going to influence that. Do you feel like we're going to find out more? Or is that it? If we're going to find out more, I would say let's talk about the theory, like the common theory, by the general public afterwards.
No, this is different. You saw it yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds, individual thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Peralez make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
And I mean, whatever the TV did, it also affected us, right?
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Even by risking the Peralez
Can we do
lives?
that?
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
Yeah. I think we have our decision here.
Glad you
Oh,
could
boy.
clear your schedule.
So, ew, me with Jefferson. Let me just go to the fast route.
Hey, you see braindances? Hey, feast your optics right here, yo. Got the meanest, primest shit ever scroll.
Are you selling brain dancers? New job, sweet dreams. I would say we do that later though, because I want to stick to this current quest line, because it really got me hooked. Oh gosh, oh boy. Let's have a look. I think we need to go downstairs? Yeah. Oh hey! One of the car races was here. The second one, I think. I still have a bad feeling. Let's see. I don't know, I don't think we can, like, kill, defeat, whatever the people behind it. Unknown number, incoming call.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what you tell him. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You're
Yeah.
playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
They are very, very powerful. Without anything, they just made us go our vision go blank. Oh my gosh. Well, we're still going to try. I don't think it's going to change much.
Hello, V.
Well, Jefferson. M. Here we go.
Need to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth? What did she tell you exactly?
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
I guess she does remember. Yeah, well,
SSI wasn't working for Holt. You're in deeper shit than you think.
Meaning?
Heaven is for broods and squares. Want to be really bad?
They're in your heads, Jefferson. Yours and Elizabeth's.
This some kind of chuckle-worthy metaphor?
Strange dreams, partial recall, jumbled memories. It's not just stress and long hours.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I don't think I like where this is heading.
me neither.
Wake up! Your brain's a mess. Messier than the discount section of a BD smut hut.
But if he doesn't
I'm
remember,
not
why would
paying you to
he
make up riddles for me?
believe
So
me?
Get to the point.
SSI's on the take for some unknown group that's out to control your lives.
I mean, we don't have any proof, right? I mean, I guess we can show the room in the apartment.
You know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife. They're watching your every move.
Does he believe us? Doesn't feel so.
Somebody's programming you and your wife.
Ah, we just had
Sounds
the
like something out of the movie.
pictures.
Saw your
Brain
brain
scans.
scans. They're tweaking your neural connections. This ain't no movie, Jeff. Been at it for a while, you and Liz. Editing your memories, your tastes, your views and beliefs even.
How could I not have known about this?
Your memories. Can't even trust those anymore.
Yes, poor guy. I mean, how would you react if someone walked up to you and told you that?
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated. Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
I would love to have you. I kind of feel like this is not going well.
Got no idea how we go about doing that.
First, I'll find him. Then I'll find whoever's behind this. Pull the curtain back on these motherfuckers and show them what's what.
I mean, now telling him don't count on it, they're too powerful. That's so crushing.
Could show their hand if you're patient. Wait long enough. Or use
So
your
patient.
mayoral powers if you get elected. As long as you don't forget all this by morning.
Sun Tzu's art of war. Feign weakness, so your enemy may grow arrogant.
Don't see you doing much feigning, Jeff.
My God. I have to tell Liz.
Bad news.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point.
Elizabeth?
And didn't forget,
No,
which is
no,
interesting.
No. She would have said something.
I mean, and I mean, to some degree, she also tried. Gotta give her that.
She feared for your life. Your daughter's life. Who could blame her?
Nah. Well, she's never kept anything from me. And she doesn't scare easily, believe me.
Got an anonymous hollow telling her to keep her mouth shut. So she did what the perfect candidate's wife would do. Protected her family.
I won't let them get away with this.
I hope we can do something. I hope you can do something. But what do we even do? How would we even start?
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done enough already, V. All that's left to do is wait.
Hey.
So what now? You still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to... I'll wait for my window, an opportunity, then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give them more than they bargained for. And same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
I hope he survives.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet. My man.
I hope he doesn't die trying. But an AI is also an interesting idea. I didn't even think about that. Okay. My body's aching today. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you like work out a lot or just random soreness? That is not, it really is. Night Corp is said to be a mysterious corporation founded by the founder of Night City's wife, whose sole interest is Night City itself and taking it back from the corporations. So it checks out. Given the Peralez are anti-corporation, they want to use them to further their agenda to be the only corp in Night City. Oh. We're looking for the clues in their penthouse, Elizabeth explains, when you look at their diplomas that they won a grant and scholarship from the Night Foundation before it became Night Corporation. That is really curious. I mean, I think so far we haven't heard anything about Night Corporation in this game, Alistair, right?
Try ours today.
That AI wants to make the world better doing questionable stuff. Might also be. I still think it could also be another corporation. I mean, even if you just do like the election campaign being like anti-corporation like, you can just like try to get some votes in and then do other stuff afterwards. Or just be like against all other corporations, right? I don't know. Nah, just growth spurt. And I do work a bit with lifting, but no more than a few reps.